Half a day and good morning, Guam. I'm Rebecca Elmore with PNC bringing you your morning news first. Thanks for joining us. Topping your news this morning, arrests have finally been made in the Justin Meno assault case at the Manilao prison compound. Two inmates, Jeremiah Isazaki and Albert Babauta Santos, are now facing attempted murder charges. Meno was found hogtied and unconscious on the morning of March 29 at the yard of the Post 6 unit, which is a maximum security unit housing some of the Department of Corrections' worst criminals. When officers found Meno, the report states that they initially thought that he had died at the hospital. Doctors told officials that Meno would probably not survive, or at the very least, he would be in a vegetative state. However, after coming out of surgery and spending several weeks in the ICU, Meno eventually regained consciousness. Police say when they interviewed Meno several weeks after the incident, he was able to identify his attackers by nodding at a photo lineup of prisoners, based on a narrowed down list of those who were left out of their cells the day Meno was nearly killed. Individuals Isazaki and Santos are now facing charges of attempted murder as a first-degree felony and aggravated assault as a second-degree felony. Well, Governor Eddie Calvo officially filed a request for declaratory judgment with the Supreme Court of Guam over the interpretation of the Organic Act with regards to the number of votes necessary for the legislature to pass a bill. The governor is looking to the Supreme Court to settle a dispute between the executive and legislative branches over the TRAN or tax refund borrowing bill. The bill failed to pass by the legislature as it had a 7-6 vote. Guam law and the legislature's standing rules require a bill to receive 8 yes votes to pass. However, Governor Calvo has maintained that the Organic Act of Guam only requires that a majority of those present during a quorum vote yes on a measure for it to pass. The governor also delivered a copy of the suit to Speaker B.J. Cruz's office, and Speaker Cruz issued a response yesterday saying, quote, Bill 1 did not pass, and if Governor Calvo wants to ask the Supreme Court of Guam for permission to dig our island into a bigger debt grave, we will see him in court, end quote. Governor Eddie Calvo also says that the $13.4 million surplus for 2016 is real. While about $12.1 million of this surplus is attributable to bond borrowing, the governor says this is not new debt, but rather debt that has been refinanced at a lower interest rate, resulting in millions of dollars in savings both up front and over time. In fact, the governor says that GovGuam could have had a larger surplus had they been allowed to finance more GovGuam debt at a lower interest rate. The governor says tax refunds will continue to be paid, vendors will continue to be paid as well, and there will be no pay less paydays. Well, as always, for the full report of these stories, be sure to log on to our website at pacificnewscenter.com, and don't forget to check out our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. We'll see you Monday.